In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create an interactive dashboard that pulls data from your LiveAgent account. And to do this, I'm going to use the free online web app StyleBI. So to start off with, I signed into StyleBI. I'm going to click Connect to Data Source. Going to scroll down the list of possible data sources and select LiveAgent. Click Create. And next, I need to enter my URL and my API key. So I'll start by completing my URL. As you can see, most of the LiveAgent URL is already given here. You just need to fill in your domain name where it says domain name in brackets. So I'm going to replace this portion with my domain name now. Okay, next I need to enter my API key. To generate an API key in LiveAgent, sign into LiveAgent. Then on the left side panel, scroll down to the gear icon, which is configuration. Click that. Then scroll down to where it says system. Click that. Then scroll down and click API. Then click Add API key. From here, you need to name your API key. Then once you've named your API key, you can scroll down and give privileges. I've decided to do a simple select all here. Scroll down, click create. And now I can see that it's generated an API key here. So I'm going to copy that. And now that I've copied the API key, I'm going to paste it into the appropriate section here and click OK. Next step is create query. I'm going to select LiveAgent. And I'm going to use the filter list endpoints for this particular dashboard. Going to uncheck expand arrays, scroll down and click OK. Next step is to name my data worksheet. Click OK. Next step is to click Create Dashboard. And I'm not going to use the visualization recommender today. So I'm going to click Finish, click Continue, going to save my blank dashboard. Click OK. Now I'm going to edit my blank dashboard. Okay, so to start off with, I think I'd like to build a chart based on the name field. So I'm going to start by dragging out a chart. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Click Edit. Click through to Full Editor. And I need an ID to use as a measure. So I'm going to change Filter ID to Measure. And I'm going to drag that into my y-axis. And then I'm going to select the field name to use as my dimension. So I'm going to drag name into the x-axis. And now if I click finish, I have a chart that breaks down a count of filter IDs based on name. I think I'd like to make a second chart breaking down the IDs on filter type. So I'll drag out a chart again, resize it again. Click edit, click through the full editor, find the filter ID again. Once again, convert that to a measure and drag that into the y-axis. Next, I'm going to find the filter type and I'm going to drag that into the x-axis. Click finish. So now I have two charts breaking down a count of IDs based on filter type and on name. And I think next I would like a table that shows some detail row data. So I'm going to drag out a table underneath my charts. I'm going to resize it a little bit. Click edit. Going to drag out filter ID as a column. Going to drag out filter type as a column. And I'm going to drag out the column is public. Click finish. And now I have two charts that display aggregates, and I also have a table that displays detailed row level data. But I think I'd like to make my table be filtered by one of my charts. So I'm going to select the first chart, right click, select properties, scroll down to the section where it says flyover, select my table as a flyover, and now my first chart functions as a filter for my table. So if I select any particular name on the chart, I see the table update with the detail row level data for each of these columns I'm clicking on here. And that's how you create an interactive dashboard that pulls data from your LiveAgent account.